Hello everyone. So I'm beginning by placing my stencils on a big piece of mixed media paper, and I'm randomly spraying the mustard seed and the picked raspberry oxide sprays. So I'm doing this with all 5 of the stencils in the collection, and then I'm going to cut them all out. In order not to waste the extra spray that's on top of the stencils, I'm taking some junk mail envelopes and just rubbing them on top and pulling a little print from them. I'm also going to take some tissue, which I don't show, pull a print, and I'm going to use that for the cover of this book that I'm making. So I'm not being super precise here. I'm just trying to get them all to be a very similar size and shape. I'm not a measurer, but if you are, by all means, measure yours. Mine are perfectly imperfect. I absolutely love how the ink soaks through to the other side of the paper. And here I'm just kind of flipping through and figuring out what order I want to put these in the book that I am about to make. I had some corrugated cardboard laying around, so that's what I'm going to use for the cover of the book. I'm cutting it a little bit larger than the pages themselves, and here I'm going to cover it with 2 coats of just a plain white gesso. I've let the gesso dry, and now I'm squirting on some soft gel. I'm going to put on the tissue that I made from the excess spray for the entire cover. I'm also putting a layer of soft gel on top to really saturate the paper and let it sink and soak in. Here I'm using a little handheld sanding block. I love these for just getting the edges of the decoupage papers off. It's a nice, crisp, clean edge. Okay, so this is the really fun part. I've put my stencil back on and I'm spraying pools of the oxide sprays, and then I have a heavy body titanium white acrylic. First, I'm taking a makeup sponge and I'm going to dip it into the titanium white, and I'm just going to pounce that in a few areas along my little piece here. And what's really cool is the titanium white reactivates the oxide sprays, and it makes just an absolutely beautiful sort of muted out representation of what I already sprayed. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to layer the titanium white, and then I'm going to go back in with the picked raspberry and the mustard seed oxide sprays, and I'm just going to layer and build until I like what it looks like. So I've done this on every single page, and I actually also did it on the backs of every single page. So you saw before how the ink sort of soaked through the paper to the other side. I did this exact same technique on the other side of each paper. So on both sides, it's so pretty. I hope you love the result. For the cover, I did 4 layers of a white beeswax on top, so just fusing in between the hot beeswax, let it dry, fuse it, and then I did 4 layers like that, and I really love the result. So rub-on transfers stick to the wax pretty well. Just make sure that you fuse them when you're done, but they really look beautiful on top of the white beeswax. Here is the final result. I hope you love this flip through.